Wholeness family, infinite waters flowing through you on point next. This is Tarot on decks, and I do this from the heart, from the soul, from the streets. So if you think I'm here to play around with you, you should leave now. I had some dinner, and it's on my shirt. If you decide to stay, that means you'll allow me in your energy, as is my intent, to create conditions that promote health, wealth, and abundance. So let's get started, because you know we dominate these time constraints. I had some seafood lasagna from the Chimes on Highland. So that's why it was all over my shirt. It was real, real good. So we're going to look into, in this nightcap, we're going to look into what is the most important message from today. What can we do differently to have a better tomorrow? And how can we best prepare for tomorrow? And then we'll take a sneak peek into the signs, each of the signs for tomorrow. What is the most important lesson from today? Angels, archangels, ancestors, and spirit guides that wish to see us walk the highest path out here for the greatest good. What is the most important message? There's something about like healing being possible. It feels like today you prioritized yourself. It feels like today you prioritized what you needed above other things. Energetically, it feels like you prioritized what was best for you above what you would regularly do, above what your regular routine is. So if you normally would push yourself to a limit and push yourself to exhaustion and make yourself keep going, it feels like you let yourself rest, or you allowed yourself space and opportunity, what it would take to heal. And it's like, can't you see that, like, your spirit team is saying you're a better person because of it? Like, the way you react and the way you respond is like, it's healing to the people around you because you're allowing yourself that space and opportunity. Single, sexy, and successful. Star card energy is out here with karmic film. So it feels like today you kind of recognize and realize, if you've ever seen somebody when they like hungry and then you see them after they eat and you recognize, wow, hungry really does change your personality. It's like seeing yourself, or kind of being aware of yourself when you're tired, when you're restless, versus when you're at a chill space, when you're centered. And it's like prioritizing that, or understanding why you should prioritize that. That was the most important message from the day. That when you give yourself that minute that you need to take a breath, when you give yourself that minute, that morning that you need to sleep in, when you allow yourself to restore yourself, get replenish, then you're better off. The world is better off because of it. The Lover's card energy is out here. So I see healing. I see a lot of messages about healing, about how your persona or your personality is better received when you give yourself what you need first. Karmic film energy is out here with 9 of Wands, and I see like you realizing and recognizing that a way that you can keep some of those karmic, like in your own behavior though. Like when sometimes you might be flippant at the mouth, or sometimes you might have an attitude for no reason. You understand that when you give yourself the opportunity to restore and replenish, you can better respond to the world around you. That's what this looks like. Control, like King of Cups energy is out here with Jezebel. Somebody healed. Somebody reset. Somebody said, let me take a moment and catch my breath. Let me stop before I respond to you and breathe. And today you learned a lesson about how beneficial that can be for you. This is what I'm tapped into. Real loves, lovers, star energies out here. How much, like, it's like the results that you get when you interact with something or someone was way better because you let yourself breathe today. That's what this feels like. It got 2 more cards over here. Soulmate energy is out here with divinity. It could be in like a relationship, not like a romantic relationship, or it's not a relationship that you can readily walk away from. It's like you create better bonds in your life with community members. Like, it's not somebody that you would easily walk away from. So if it is a romantic relationship, you don't plan on leaving this person. But when you let yourself rest, when you let yourself recuperate and or heal, you respond to the world much better, including the people that you love. That's what this feels like. Soulmate is out here with real love and the lovers. So like today was a good day for relationships. Even if you had a hard day in regards to communication, you understand that, damn, if I take a moment and just fix me a bite to eat, if I take a moment and catch my breath, if I take a nap and then wake up and deal with it, you respond much better. That was like the most important lesson from today. High Priestess. You may like have already known that, and just had like been like lapsing in the habit of making sure that you're rested, and that's going to be something that's important for you because you've seen the stark difference. It's like hungry, why wait? If I had to name this reading a reading, right, I would name it hungry, why wait, because you kind of know what it looks like when your energy is not at full. You know what it feels like when you need a moment to restore, replenish. And so now that you know that, you can easily say, just give me a moment. I need to recharge before we continue this conversation. And that's going to be a very powerful path forward. So other than taking a step back, taking a breath to recharge and replenish, what can we do differently tomorrow to have better days? Angels, archangels, ancestors, and spirit guides that wish to see us walk the highest path out here for the greatest good. What is the most important message? This is like fervently pursuing your passions. Tomorrow, what you can do is you can use the energy that you've recouped today and like apply it fervently to your passions. The most high energy is out here. All of the energy that you've like recouped from taking a step back, doing your breathing thing, 752 angel number. Now tomorrow you hit the ground running. You apply that pressure, you apply that passion to whatever you're pursuing at this time. Emperor card energy is out here. Tomorrow it's good to take charge. After you rest and recharge, it's good to use that charge to manifest and materialize the things that you desire. What can you do better tomorrow? It's like they saying don't waste your energy. It's like they saying sometimes you can waste your breath. You can waste your time in conversation. You can waste your energy having conversation with something that's not going to take you nowhere. What you can do better tomorrow is avoid those karmics altogether. Is avoid those karmic situations all the time. Is be very, very selective with whom you give your energy to. Making very mature choices, like full throttle and full speed ahead towards your own personal bliss and your own personal passions. That's what this feels like. Sneeze coming. Ace of Cups energy is out here with jealousy and envy. What can you do differently tomorrow? You can be really, really focused. You can recognize and realize that there's a lot of haters in your energy that only want to distract you. That only want to distract you from this money that you're getting or from this power that you're pursuing. They want you like all in your head, or like they want to send a lot of chaos, magic, and distraction to what you're doing. So now that you know that they're trying to distract you. Tomorrow, rather than taking the bait and being distracted by these flying monkeys, you can be focused, right? When something don't matter, instead of saying, let me just say what I need to say or responding to it at all, you can ignore the bullshit. And that's going to be your most powerful path forward. Excuse me. Sorry about this. It's just one of them days. Maria, thank you so much. Earth angel energy is out here. Yeah, you can really focus your divine energy where your divine energy needs to be focused. Breathe. How can we best prepare for tomorrow? How can we best prepare for the energy that we'll be facing tomorrow? And let's do a sneak peek. We'll use a different deck for our sneak peek. How can we best prepare for the energy that we'll be facing tomorrow? Angels, archangels, ancestors, and spirit guides that wish to see us walk the highest path for the greatest good. Some of you have meditation practices. You have like a wake-up routine. You have a go-to-bed routine. Some of you like do throughout the week. You go through the chakras. On on Wednesday, you might do heart chakra. On Thursday, you might do throat chakra, right? On Friday, you do crown chakra. Saturday or Sunday, you do, it's like this type of energy. So that's what they're saying. They're saying, make sure you listen to your meditations, your affirmations tonight. Make sure that you're doing your spiritual workings and your spiritual routines. Stay in alignment with your divine assignment. Give me some more energy. How can we best prepare? King of Cups energy is in reverse. This is like getting it out of you before you have to let it out on somebody. So if you have journaling practices, if you have like sports that you participate in, and that is how you release your anger and release your frustration. In whatever ways you release your anger and release your frustration, you need to do that. Some of you have meditative practices. Some of you might, have intercourse with your lover to get rid of some of that frustration. But whatever it is, it's like the routines that you normally do to prepare yourself energetically for tomorrow is what you need to do. And some of y'all, it's like, yeah, you need to journal, you need to meditate. Some of y'all, it's like, then we'll fox with each other. Jezebel. Some of y'all might like, self pleasure or whatever it is like that. But it's really, really what you need to do to release energy that could be pent up and stored up, right? There's also like thoughts in your head, ideas, thoughts, words, conversation. So journaling, a good journaling and self care session could be a very powerful tool to prepare you for tomorrow, Empress. There's a lot about like with the Empress card. It makes me think of how my grandmother used to put my clothes out. Like she had my clothes out for the week. Underwear, socks, any type of toiletries that I was gonna need, lotions, perfumes, earrings, bracelets. It was all out. Each day was organized in its own little cubby hole. And by the time Friday came, it was all in the laundry. You go and wash it and put it all up, and you get ready for next week. In any case, that's kind of gonna be a tool that really empowers you tomorrow. If you need to kind of set out your clothes tonight, if you need to set out any like thing that's going to make you wake up in the morning and go straight to jogging, wake up in the morning and go straight to exercising or whatever it is that you have, journaling, then that's what you need to do. Tonight, let the thing you do before you lay down be helping your future self. That's what this feels like. Set your clothes out. 8 of Clubs energy is out here. One of the most like permeating messages from this session is that tomorrow, you really, really need to control what you give attention to. And tomorrow is going to be important for you to ignore the bullshit. When you dealing with witches and warlocks who watching you, they will pay attention to what you respond to. And if they realize that they can get a certain reaction out of you, if they talk about a certain topic, or if they handle you certain things a certain way, they will try that over and over and over again. Maybe not the same person, but you know that we battle against powers and principalities. So you'll see that you have to correct one person. Hey, don't talk to me like that. I don't like it when people talk to me like that. And then somebody else comes with that same intention, right? You need to be able to give attention to what matters most. Don't lose sight of your goals at this time. You're being watched, and there's a lot of trying to get you out of your character, nagging for your attention. It's like teasing you, poking the bear. That's what this feels like. So a lot about tomorrow is what you realize today, and not like disregarding what you realize today and giving people passes. I really feel like, what was revealed to you was karmic films, karmic relationships in your life where people really don't have your best interest at heart. Don't ignore that. Don't say, well, let me collect more evidence. Act on the evidence that you've collected and prepare yourself for these environments that you have to go in. Because these people want you stuck in your head. They want you insecure, and they want you lacking self-esteem. A lot of animosity. The biggest way to prepare for tomorrow is to not ignore what you learned today. That's what I see here. You saw the truth in somebody. You felt the realness in somebody. You don't deny what you experienced. Prepare yourself so that you can go into this experience tomorrow and be able to surmount the situation, right? Don't act like it didn't exist. Angels, archangels, ancestors, and spirit guides that we should see us walk the highest path out here for the greatest good. Let's get a sneak peek for Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, I see a lot of fulfillment for you tomorrow. 9 of Cups energy. The thing about the 9 of Cups is they did it by themselves. Nobody really helped them. They didn't have a lot of support. The beautiful thing about the 9 of Cups is they didn't need it. They didn't need nobody. 9 of Cups energy is out here. Page of Pentacles, that was for Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Let's make this Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Page of Pentacles energy. Tomorrow is going to be a day of discovery. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It's going to be a day where you do a lot of research. Maybe you do some readings. You recognize and research, analyst, study something, right? It's going to be a day of discovery. Tomorrow is going to be a day of discovery. I don't know. This moose with golden horns might be significant. Aaron brought it in here to you. So we did Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Let's do Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Ace of Wands energy is out here. Tomorrow is going to be a day of doing. It's going to be a day of fast action. Be careful not to like sleep in or procrastinate or like stay up late tonight, because tomorrow it's like you're going to hit the ground running. There's going to be a lot of action tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be a very active day. And this is for Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Either you're apologizing or somebody's coming in with a lot of apologies. There's a lot of innocence. There's a lot of naivety. There's a lot of inexperience. You might be training somebody tomorrow, or there may be a lot of new hires, or perhaps you're going somewhere that you haven't been before, or experiencing something that you feel not a novice to. Right? It's this type of energy. There's a lot of exploration, but it's also like a discovery, discovering good things. There's a lot of exploration in this energy too. Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles. Yeah, okay. I am so grateful for you. Emperor card at the bottom of the deck. I'm trying to do this reading, and here you go with absolutely nothing wrong with you. I love y'all so much.
Come wouldn't give me no fish.
Until we meet again, listen, if you're interested in getting a private and personal reading, you can check out my website. It's www.tarotondex.com. You can also book me using my link tree. The link tree is /tarot on decks. I hope I see you in the morning for our daily check-in. And until we meet again, be powerful on purpose. Wholeness, infinite waters flowing through you.